do a lesson on etiquette, read from the collective, talk about hidden realms, hidden connections to things you don't understand. Something brewing outside. Something's going on, like outside of our bubble. When I say like out, like a lot of ships. Some not so friendly. I'm gonna bring some new information to things going on. I've done a lot of research into a lot of things, and ooh, let's say the magic of etiquette. We're talking. Hi, Scotty. Where have you been? I was gonna send things to Dee, but I forgot. I jumped in her live yesterday, and no offense to her, snacks deprived. Oh, I just got bigger protection. I got my newest team member is Shiva. I got some big guns back there. I was wondering where you were. I'm not going to say anything bad about her, but it got kind of boring after a while. They weren't really talking. I don't know. The energy just felt really wrong. There was something wrong. So I'm talking about magic etiquette, and I'm waiting until we fill up this chat, and we're going to do a hard cleansing because I'll clear all of you in chat. Free of charge. No donations required. Because there's some magic etiquette, energy etiquette, just a lot going on. Thanks. Oh yeah, it's reflective protection for what comes at me. I'm going to be talking about some big things that people aren't going to be happy about. And I'm going to point out the certain chat from a certain area keeps getting bad vibes, bad energy, manipulating people, and it's getting tiresome. I think we need to go about a big, serious conversation about what goes on in other chats. And people need to learn to cleanse and clear from their bad chats. But, and this is coming from a protective. I noticed a lot of bad things going on. Let's just say I'm sensitive and notice everything. Everything. Everyone needs to protect their energy a lot better. That's what I was going to go into. Magic, the etiquettes of magic, learning how to protect yourself from black magic, how to release yourself from black magic, and protect a whole bunch of things that nobody talks about. Everything gets released. And including this. This, I don't know, may seem kind of outrageous, but this is going to release, or this will release or bind you from any magic. If you have the intent, you feel the energy through your hands, you work with it, you'll be able to direct this with intentions. And I tell you now, if you try to bind someone with ill intent, it will not work. It will come back and bind you. I'm just reminding people. If whatever you do, if it's not intended properly, actually goes against you. So a lot of people talking about being targeted, I'm going to point that out now. I'm getting tired of it because the whole collective is getting tired of it. And that's what we're talking about. People getting serious and seriously dealing with their shit. People are not taking the initiative. People are not taking things seriously. And it's got to stop. You want to move on and learn? That's great. I'm here to give the harsh reality of what's really going on. And a lot of you ain't going to like it tonight. But I got the big guns and I got the protection. We're going to bring in serious conversations. Because when When I'm in chat now, if I'm mod on any channel, I will point out who's taking whose energy, who's doing black magic on each other. I'm just going to start calling people out because maybe they need to be heard. And I was told that, oh, you don't need a blah, blah, blah. But no, maybe I should because it's getting to be a problem where innocents are involved and people are hurting children. And then you have a person that comes off like an a-hole and says, what about protecting children? What about millions? What about thousands? And you know what? That set off a lot of protective guides and a protective guardians as well. The kids are serious. The kids are a serious thing and need to be respected. There are new age, there are new everything. They need serious protection now. It's getting terrible. I love your awesome trollness. Trolls will be allowed in chat because even trolls have a lesson to learn in this one. AI is going down. There will be no AI interference. And I'm gonna wait. Oh well, there's 9 in here. Let's talk about clearing and cleansing magic, different ways, and then we'll get into the serious shit. Well, you can time them out for a few minutes. But I just don't want... Well, that was interesting. I just don't want anybody to miss this, because even the trolls apparently need to learn a lesson. That's their attachments talking. So we'll do a good cleanse and clear. I got a good cleanse and clear going already. I have multiple black candles. Cleanse and clear, remove absorption, remove anything of black magic, ill will used against humanity. No longer black magic will be used against others. And see, look, a whole bunch of people left. Anyway, so yeah, the trolls are getting taught a lesson today. Because there's more to some of them trolls. They don't understand what they're doing. Oh, I'm going to be talking about some serious stuff. And we're cleansing chat. We're going to be removing. The dragons are on it. The dragons are working. The dragons are hardcore on it. I got multiple dragons. I have an entire clan of dragons. We will cleanse and clear this space. Oh, yes. And that is what we're doing right now. There is multiple cleansing. There is multiple clearing doing. There is some hardcore stuff going on. Oh, no, I am definitely not a witch. I do not do magic. I protect against magic, and I know how to stop it and put it in its tracks. And I gotta teach others how to do it because this is what you do. I'm lighting a clearing cleansing stick, and you can use sage as well. But I'm clearing up the chat, and I'm clearing up you, and I'm clearing out and removing any negative energies. We're doing a cleansing, smudging, yes, smudging. Doing a clearing that'll reach everybody. Palo Santano, yes. And people need to do this every day. Because every time you sleep, you bring back bad energy. It's good, especially with kids. If you have kids, and that's the thing about energies nobody understands. If you have kids, they go through you to get your kids. Oh, yes, they do. You need to learn to protect yourself because someone's got to protect the kids, and it's better be you. That's the first step of stopping anything with kids. And everybody's concerned about the kids, then concern about yourself. Learn to stick up for yourself and protect yourself. You can be as wrong as you think I am. I don't give a flying fart. But you need to learn to protect yourself because energy travels. If you're connected to your kid, so is everything you have is connected to your kid as well. There is a bonded connection with your children, and energy doesn't stop unless you stop it. If you have an interference, if you have anything going on, your kid will feel it. This is about kids right now. You want to attack me, you will attack my kid. You want to attack someone else, if they have kids, you're attacking their kids. Stop it. This is a lesson to learn with energies. And it also says if you're in a hostile situation, when you get a bad vibe, you'll get yourself out of there because you're helping remove that threat from your kid as well. And that's what people need to understand, the concept of magic and energy, because apparently people are not realizing that they're hurting themselves in the process, not protecting. You can protect all you want, but if you're not doing it right, you're not helping your kid. Thank you, John. Thank you. Because, yes, this is what I was actually told by my guides. To leave the trolls in chat. Because even a troll will bring people to watch. The more people we have in chat, regardless. And this is going to teach you how to maintain your energy. Because right now I got everyone protected. Anyone starts to crap, nobody will get hurt in my chat. It will not be tolerated. Because what you're doing in chat, this is what others don't understand about energy either. See, this is a big energy, black magic. You don't understand. If you're putting black magic on one person, the entire group is connected and affected. You're hurting an entire collective with your one negligence of not protecting yourself. The more you learn to protect yourself, the more you help other people. And that's what I'm here for right now. It's an emergency live, honestly, for things coming and things going on right now that people need to be aware of. You need to be mindful of things going on around you. You need to be more attentive. You need to be more alert. And I'm also talking about those AI drones. Those AI drones are not your friend. Those are the military going against humanity. And I don't care how anybody, I'll appreciate other perspectives, but they're going against the people. And there's multiple different types of drones out there right now. There's a whole bunch of different drones from different factions, different races. Yes, I said it. ETs, they do exist. Hidden realms as well. That's what I was going to bring up. Hidden realms. There's dragons. There is actual unicorns on a higher 44th dimension, which very rare people on a high spiritual level, unlocking all their gifts and going through all the hard inner work, can react and communicate with them actually. A lot of these beings you can communicate with actually by doing your inner work, letting go of disbelief, and just learning to trust one another and try to love each other. Try to be more loving and connecting instead of hateful towards other people. If you can't respect your neighbor, or if you can't respect your other person, and I'm not saying take your crap either. I'm saying protect your bubble, protect your area, remove the bad energy, remove your crap from the situation, and just maintain yourself. Forgive them, let it go. Forgive it, let it go. There are higher authority beings here that will assist you. Whether you believe in your guides or not, whether you believe in other help or not, it's there. It's definitely there. And that's what I'm talking about. You have no idea what's going on. No song react, sorry. What? No song? I don't get what you mean by that. I'm not playing a song. Unless you hear something in the background, it's my kid's music. She's just plays something to help her sleep while I'm talking. And see, that's another thing. Anybody with kids, you got to be mindful of your protection. And mine is utmost of the greatest because of the threat. And people need to respect other people. It's seriously, whether you disapprove of my information or not, it doesn't mean a dang thing, honestly. It happens regardless you care or not. That's what so many people don't understand about beliefs. Oh, it keeps asking you to listen to a song. I'm not listening to a song except my own song right now because we are clearing everything out. We're sending out big vibes, and I'm going to be pulling in some big stuff. So we did a clearing with this. I did a clearing, and then there's also sage. I'm just teaching them how to respect other people and realize energy travels through anyone, anytime. My energy right now is all in that chat. Y'all F with my energy, you'll find out why not. It goes both ways. Just warning you. And I do not consent to the manipulation of my energy. I do not consent to anyone stealing anything, none of my information, unless I've said it. You are not allowed to manipulate me in any way whatsoever. It is my authority on myself that you do not touch my energy if I do not give anyone's permission. And that's what you need to say. You have to flat out lay down your law. You have to lay down your authority. This is your own authority. You say so at the beginning of every live you do, or anytime you're in chat. That's what I've been starting to do. Every time, oh, well, hi, here's my eating. Every time I'm in chat now, I say, get off my lawn, because I feel people siphoning my energy and screwing with my crap. And that literally, the last live, there you go, Scotty. See, I don't consent either. That's what more people need to say, and I wouldn't have to protect everybody as frequently as I do. And I do it because it's my job. And that doesn't mean anybody can slack either. Because I'm not always going to be around. That's what people don't understand either. Just because some of us are around each other all the time doesn't mean we'll eventually you got to rely on your guides. You got to rely on your help. They're always there. Whether you see them, feel them, not sure, just start. Trust in something. And if you're not unsure, you clarify who's there. You don't just willy-nilly either, because it could be a bad entity. And what I thought was a trickster, because see, I'm learning how to use my own guides too. See, this is what you guys don't understand with energy and discernment. I thought this baby little dragon, where are you? Well, he's floating about here somewheres. But I have a little dragon that hangs out with me. And I swear I thought he was the biggest trickster in the world being a butthole. It turns out he's just a kid too. He's just like a little kid. He's a baby. He's a little dragon still learning. And so he's going to manipulate when he can, like a kid, and make jokes and crack jokes and be a goofy little pain in my butt. Yep. But he will also misbehave and do something when he's picking up on other energy. He's trying to warn me when there's a negative energy about. So you got to be more mindful and read things better. You can't just be do and not pay attention. You seriously got to be mindful of your surroundings and learn how to behave, because otherwise just get out of chat, because eventually some people will just boot you out anyway, because that's what I've been starting to do. Anyone manipulating me with a frequency that's not helpful, like specifically, I am going to go there. Those apps that make you pay money, they're fake. They're energy weapons. They use them against you. They're not healing you. They manipulate your crap. I went up against someone that had one, and I ended up clearing and cleaning my crap out for days because she had my stuff all screwed up. I had to have higher help removing all that out of my energy and getting my energy back. It is just a bunch of crap nobody thinks about. I'm just trying to make people aware of what things do because I can sense it, I can feel it all in my energy, so I might as well say something. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that hate me for it or don't love me for it or don't believe me, but I don't care. I'm going to state my stuff now and I'm going to explain everything in details, whether it scares you or not, because that's how it is. Oh, yes, I know that. That's why I stopped going in there once in a while, too. Yeah, see, it's all about people don't pay attention to their surroundings. You seriously got to be more mindful of this stuff because whether you feel it or not, it's going on. And I'm trying to teach. I'm not trying to be harmful either. I'm trying to teach people how to do this because it's becoming a real big problem. And I have a feeling there's things coming up with all this chaos going on with all the drones that no one's going to understand, and then everyone's going to go into chaos, and it's going to be a really, really bad idea. Really bad things going on that nobody's aware of. And they need to be more aware of their surroundings instead of following news, following fake information. They need to go within, learn their own intuitive discernment that apparently half of humanity doesn't have anymore. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I forgive each and every one of them, and I send them out nothing but blessings and love. Blessings and love to everyone out there that doesn't understand. Because eventually they will, and some will be very, very rough. I will not deny that. It's going to be really rough coming. But that's where you got to maintain your own your courage, your strength. You got to be there. You can't just hide in a hole and cry. Although there's quite a few things going on where there's probably a lot already doing that. I'm just trying to be mindful of the constant. There's an app out there that actually can destroy you and tear you apart, and they use it against people with kids. There's an app that will hurt kids, and that's awful. So people need to be more mindful of frequency, energy, manipulative. I mean, when I go through all my frequency music for healing, I make sure it feels right. If it don't feel right, I don't use it. And if it ain't free, I don't use it because a frequency app you can't charge because it's a frequency. It's free for everybody. And if they're charging, that means they're using their own weapon or manipulative tool to use it for ill use against everyone, beings included. That's what another thing that energy don't. A lot of people are connected to hidden realms that they don't quite understand. And you're hurting those beings as well. Whatever we do actually transcends throughout multiple dimensions. Multiple beings are hurt on a constant basis by us because we're not mindful and don't pay attention to our own energies. Of course, half these people don't want to show who they are because no one can get their heads out of their butts and be mindful of their energy. Because there's more sophisticated, highly sophisticated, extremely educational, extremely intelligent, like Bigfoot. I will mention all my connections. Bigfoot are highly intelligent. They are not stupid. They are not brain dead. They are seriously a sacred being, actually. They know a lot more than anyone here knows. They know a great deal of information. And let's see, giants are actually very intelligent as well. I can connect to them. They're in higher realms. I mean, they aren't here for a reason because there was a multitude of negative races trying to take over humanity all the time. And that's what people don't understand either. Do you think this is just one little box? This is not a box. I mean, break that idea already. I mean, be mindful of your surroundings. plus more. I mean, I could reach out, and for all I know, I could be touching an entity of some sort. I could reach out and I could be touching a totally multidimensional being hanging out until someone's paying attention to them to give them the time of day to say hello. And I'm not saying they're all positive, but that's where discernment comes in. You got to learn the difference. And not everyone is going to be afraid of, I know, here, this is where it gets rough. Not everyone is going to be afraid of Jesus. A lot of entities actually have no idea who he is, believe it or not. A lot of them, unless you're very powerful and use your voice of authority, don't give a hoot who you are until you actually put the fear back on them and make them believe, hey, you know what you're talking about. There you go. You gotta be the they get in by fear. Why do you think this place is fear-based and it's getting ridiculous? Every time you see drones now, they instill fear on you. Why? So they can get into your mind and mess with you. It's a mind psyop. They're psychically attacking people. They're using your mind against you. Maybe start being a little stronger with it and not know, we got to learn to get over that fear. Fear release. Face your fears and get over them. And I'm not saying over exaggerate and be dumb about it either. I'm saying common sense, people. Come on. Use common sense. And don't take words and misconduct either and try to say I'm saying something I'm not. Ask questions. You ask. The more you ask, no matter how naive, no matter how stupid it sounds, you ask. Learn. I mean, people don't ask. When people see something extremely weird like this, hey, what's kind of an example? I don't know. By stopping and acknowledging them. There you go, that works. An exact reason I haven't been hanging out. Oh yeah, I saw that already. Okay, yeah, that's exact. Get an idea. If you feel bad vibes, then don't hang out anymore. Give that room a chance to clear from bad vibes and go back in occasionally and see. And be like, well, maybe these aren't my people. I mean, some people have to start realizing you don't have to hang out with everyone either. If they're not good for you, then they're not meant to be there. And everyone will say, oh, I'm being targeted. To an extent, maybe, but that's your own fault too. Maybe you need to learn why you're targeted as well. I learned that I can feel everyone's energy, and I'm not the one actually being targeted, the other person is. And I'm in their way and do something and help them. And sometimes I shouldn't. Sometimes they need to learn. Because if I'm there too frequently, no one's going to learn how to help themselves. That's why some chats, Scotty, I haven't been in for a while or miss because some people need to learn how to stop taking other people's energy for their own gain. And some people need to stop manipulating people through their energy to steal information. And other people need to stop using the excuses, trying to say they are who they are when they're not, just because they want to be like you. So, I mean, that's what I'm just giving examples of what people can do with your energy. It's stupid. And that's what happened. And I just learned today even that I don't want people to go out and do this. That's stupid, but okay, you need to know. The soul trap thing is not necessarily a soul trap. It's like an illusion. They're basically trapping your energy in something. They're stealing your energy and trapping it for their personal gain. And that is extremely dangerous because that will actually, if they find out and take all their energy back, they can, and see, that's what that is for. This is a multi-dimensional, higher dimensional chain. And I can hold this and say, unbind my energy wherever it's at, where whoever has it, whoever's claiming my energy for their own without my consent, I unbind and reclaim now. Activate. And anyone connected and trying to bind me will release if it's ill intended and without consent. And even if it's consent given under duress and false, you just say, unbind my energy after, oh shoot, I messed that up. I'm trying to figure out a specific way how to say it. I guess you get the point. What I'm trying to say is, though, acknowledge where your energy is going. Acknowledge if someone binded you or not. It's not always a soul trap. Soul traps mostly are illusions. And with the help of professional guides and learning how to do it yourself, you can ask and you can get help to get it back. So there's things you can do for yourself to unbind yourself from all magic put against you with ill intent or personal gain. And then you do, and also, if they have binded you, that can reverse, and any black magic used against you can be binded against them as well if you're stronger. So I advise not doing that unless you know for a fact you're stronger. But as also, your guides will take care of it as well. You can even say, unbind me from all contracts negative that I did not consent to. And your guides will instantly do it. Your guides are there to help you. And if you instill the law, that's what they're there for. You ask for help. As soon as you do that, boom, they instantly help you. Yes, any binding can be undone, especially used against you negatively. Oh, I think I just unbinded somebody as well. Well, whoever, you're welcome. But let's see, what else? Oh, shoot. Did I grab everything I needed? Yeah, I'll just go with it. So, yeah, that's just an idea how to unbind yourself. Multi-dimensional, multi-levels. Oh, and then you got to be mindful of timelines. Say multiple timelines. Remove. Oh, that's another one. Timelines. You can ask your guys to assist. A higher dimensional being can help you be removed from an alternate timeline you do not belong in as well. Oh, that's cool, Scotty. Look how fancy you are. Woo! That's impressive. I'm trying to burp. But yeah, that's what I have all these candles for. Anybody using magic against anybody, oh, candles are to help against dark magic, to absorb any bad, but they also work for bad entities too, or bad energy. It helps absorb bad energy, and that's why I have a whole bunch lit just for protection purposes. Anything coming in. Oh, that's another thing. While I'm talking and when I read cards, I'm fully protected, so I'm not worried. But you light all those to make sure your area is clear of anything bad, and you're constantly checking to make sure no bad portals show up either. That's where most card readers fail at doing. And a lot of card readers I noticed in chat are actually stealing other information through other people's energy in the chat to read them. They're not actually reading the cards. They're doing it inappropriately. In a recent chat I had, they were really played hard about that as well. It was brought to my attention that my energy was used during the reading to read everybody in the room because he couldn't stop resonating with my energy. That means he was holding my energy to read people, but what he didn't understand is the consequences of his actions opened up a whole new different wormhole, and because I have higher connections, and that's why when he started reading and reading and reading how far off I was, he was stopped short and told he couldn't say anything anymore because he was doing something he's not allowed to do. He does not have consent to read that high for my guides, and he did not have consent to read into that high of aspect, I guess you would call it. That high up there. I mean, you have to have credentials to do certain things, and that's what a lot of people don't understand either. If you're not on a high level, you just can't do it. You will wreak havoc for everybody in chat. So that's why you got to be mindful who you trust. If the energy is wacko in the readings and you're picking up other people's readings that sound like yours, it's not always, and this is the very hard part about discernment. It's not always about collective reading. Someone is actually in your energy. If it comes off with other people, then you gotta have discernment into it and see if they're actually all siphoning your energy or if it's a collective reading. I know that's kind of a higher advanced thing, but that's what I can do. So, and you gotta, yeah, a non-consent kind of prayer. Oh, that's cool. And so, yeah, that's what I was going into as well. And there's some cards in here I was going to read too. But yeah, that's the basic of what I was getting to with all that magic. You can seriously open 90% of your negative attachments are self-created thought forms. Yes, actually. And that's why cleaning your... and it's big in your subconsciousness. That's where it gets a lot of people. You will have something in your subconscious and you will think you're constantly targeted when you've created that entity to yourself, constantly allowing that thought to sit there. Oh, I'm always targeted. And now you have an attachment that's attaching to that and can actually make you feel like you're being targeted. And you're really not. You got to cleanse and clear I call it cleansing your shelf space in your subconsciousness. You know, heck, is crazy. I mean, people need to learn more. It's for me. Oh, and feeding it. Yes, you're feeding your own attachments by sitting there allowing that constant thought in your head. That's what discernment is for. You got to sit there and rule out, and see, that's what I do until I learned my discernment better, is I actually sat there and did everything I could to clear myself from all attachments, from all entities. You know, it was really important to do so. That's how you learn how to be intuitive and mindful. It's like a training tool. You have to work with the tools you have and learn new tools. Learn what works with you and your energy. And some people don't quite even understand the energy part. But I mean, whatever tool works to relieve what's going on. If you use something like this to cleanse and clear your home, and you still have something going on, you sit there. Well, let's see. I don't want to light that because I don't have a way to put it out. This I can just blow out. Here, we'll light this. This is just a brief example. Well, let's see if I can get it smoky. Okay, now you can go like this. Say, I release all thought forms that are negative and creating issues. I release all thought forms. Ooh, see? And I burped. And I have confirmation when that happens. And see, you're clearing. I gotta make sure it keeps doing its thing, though. See, you're clearing all sorts of thought forms that lingered in your mind. Anything from fear to clearing fear out, clear fear, doubt, clear self-sabotage built up in my subconsciousness. Clear and cleanse, please. Clear and remove any negative thought forms in my subconsciousness, stopping me from doing what I need to. Clear and cleanse and remove all self-sabotage. See? Then you do that more frequently too. And that helps as well. You gotta, a lot of issues come from mostly your subconsciousness. You got to be more aware. That's why, oh, see, my frequency changed. I just removed, what in the world? Ira killed off a thought form. No, it's Ash. That was kind of a funny. Oh yeah, see? Look at you. Where have you been? I had thought forms that gave so much energy from past lives, and they were almost entity form. I know. I'm like, hey, what is that? Oh, it's Ash. That was cool. But no, almost entity form. See, we sit there and get feeding it, and that's what I was gonna get at about. I had an incident where someone kept telling me an old injury was starting to hurt again, and I went, that's just kind of weird. I just don't get it. That's weird. Scotty. No wonder the dragons like you. But anyway, we're going off topic, dang it. But no, let's see. My friend kept talking about an entity that, or not an entity, but a pain in his knee all the time. And he's like, why do I keep, and I said, you do realize you probably have an attachment that's feeding on that injury, making you constantly try to heal it, because we have healing energy within us. We all can heal ourselves. And so there's literally an attachment feeding on that energy. So you have to clear and cleanse and remove all that. You can't just sit there. And that's another thing with doctors. And I'm not giving medical advice, clarification, education only. Oh, okay, let's see. Alternative education. There we go. Alternative education. But if there's something wrong with you constantly, there's got to be an entity attachment feeding on that constantly. However, if you remove it and there's still something there, then it's connected to someone else, whether you want to admit it or not. Not everybody is your friend. You will have attachments to other people you thought are friends that you don't understand. Now let's get entertainment purposes only. But no, because I disconnected somebody. I didn't realize I was in chat in Facebook. I had no idea their intentions. But the strange thing is, when I removed that person and completely cut off that attachment, I felt it happen from somebody else. So somebody else had that attachment as well, feeling the same problem. But, I can't just go around and say that because, they'll think I'm nuts. But no, I can feel where energy goes and read it very well. And if I try to imply who that was, they wouldn't believe me. So, oh, that's weird. That's a hex, Lewis. Somebody that's a hex. See, I had that happen to me too. That's like a well-known hex apparently. There's ways to remove that too. I think it's similar to unbind. No, that's not similar. Hexes are a little different than magic in general. A hex is magic, but it's different. Hex is like a sigil. If you can do like a burning routine to remove it, you can do that. But that's complicated. You're best asking guides to assist and remove that. And that's what we're doing here today. We're removing and cleansing. And I got all the black magic removal and absorption I got rolling right now. Glowing red eyes. I took a picture of one once. And I said, what is that? And they're like, oh, you have a hex. I'm like, what? Yeah, see, you got to learn the difference between things too. You got to really research and ask multiple people for multiple. See, this is what people don't understand. Yes, always go within, yourself to figure it out. Learn your own discernment, intuitive. But until you have sharpened your discernment, until you've learned how to do that, you have to be able to at least ask multiple perspectives, because not everyone's going to be honest with you and not everyone's going to help you. Yeah, you got to learn to intuitively understand. And once you figure out how to intuitively compare multiple perspectives within your own discernment, there you go. There's your answer. See, it's really complicated and took me 3 years to just now finally master some of it. So it takes a while. And for some people, that's actually pretty fast. But that's because I can feel where the energy goes and I'm learning it. It's hard to take it apart and figure out where each one is going. So that's why I decided to go live and talk about energy within energy, frequency within frequency. Not all frequencies is meant to help you. And let me tell you, when anyone new that showed up, if you have any paid app for frequency, delete it, unsubscribe, get your money back, remove that from your phone completely, and put it in a Faraday bag or somewhere to remove your connection, because they're using it against you and hurting you. They're not healing you at all. I knew someone that during a certain thing that was playing it, and it completely ruined everything I had. I had to completely repair my aura. I had to completely remove black goo. I had to remove a whole bunch of dark stuff in there, and I even had some of my guides. I even have guys that I physically speak to. I even asked why I had all this black stuff on me and why I had all this on me. And I said, I have no idea, but I have a feeling it's from a frequency device being misused, and they agreed with me. So you got to be mindful, because AI is not your friend. AI is here to destroy us. AI is not meant to be used in this lower dimension, because it gets manipulated by multiple entities that wish us ill will. Let's just put it that way. So mindful of where you get my frequency stuff comes straight from YouTube. Certain special ones that literally go up against other people like we do, trying to stop the negative stuff. And you just got to learn how to read the energy and the frequency. If that music, if you can't tell it's helping, get a second opinion, clarify, learn from each other, and help each other find the right things to listen to. Because frequency music is a thing, but you got to be careful with it. Be more mindful of where you go. All right, and we're going to quick read this, because I just want to instill some faith in everybody here, because there's some big shit coming, and I'm preparing everyone as properly as I can for some serious info. And that's what the unbinding ritual was for, the unbinding of magic. And do not bind anybody unless you have the authority otherwise. And if you don't think you do, don't do it, because it can come back and bind you as well. Because magic really shouldn't be on this realm at all without proper knowledge, without proper training, because it's turning into a chaotic mess. Not enough. And that's not everybody's fault either. The main problem is blocks on people are so thick and heavy and used so frequently now that nobody can get through. And even I was blocked. It took them such a long time to reach me. And it was weird, because I'm like, I can do this and I can do this. Why can't I do that? And it turns out so many people are stealing energy, binding my energy, taking my crap without consent, and doing so much ill will towards me. It's BS. Which, if you heard me correctly when I was talking about it, not only did they do that to me, they did it to my kid. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off. And anybody would. The entire collective actually is a little furious, understanding what's going on with kids. And not just that, the lack of authority the adults are allowing it as well. So it's not just them. It's not just them getting frustrated with the attack on kids. It's the adults not taking enough incentive trying to protect their own kids. You got to be mindful where you're at, what chat room you're in. People doing magic on each other, people doing stupid crap. They're honestly destroying their own humanity. It's crazy. They're destroying themselves along with kids. It's just messed up. So, here's something to remember. See this right here? This like looks like the smallest card, but it's the most powerful, strongest card. Now, yeah, vulnerability. Because there's going to be some vulnerability big time coming in. But you got to remember this. You arrive in a spring meadow with color bursting forth from the ground. But look more closely at this tiny shivering blossom, for it is so no small feat. It is a miracle of rejuvenation and new life. Though delicate and vulnerable, opening its petals one by one to see the sun, gaze upon the face of a magical unicorn flower. A rare blossom indeed. Imagine if you are a tiny bee visiting the unicorn flower, pollinate and rejuvenate. The entire world depends on you, though small and vulnerable. Feel the power that lies within. There is strength in vulnerability. There is great power in the smallest of things. And I believe that's referring to the kids as well. There's great power within them kids. Why do you think they do what they do? Why do you think they go against the kids? Because they have power unimaginable. And we are supposed to be protecting them. Because there is strength and vulnerability. Gotta remember this. There's strength in each and every one of you, even if you fail to see it. There is strength always. Oh, I gotta find. Oh, okay, where's that special card? We are gonna do a serious cleansing for everybody. And then, if anybody would like to donate in the read description box, I will do personal readings. I will do a multi-dimensional clearing as well for anybody, but a multi-dimensional really big clearing, I just put down like a $10 minimum donation because it's actually a lot of money to do so. Well, not money. Normally people would charge like hundreds of dollars for what I do right now, and I'm just doing a collective, but during my readings I'm cleansing and clearing you all, so just as kind courtesy if anybody wants anything specific. Oh, sorry, it gets emotional when I read that card every time because so many people do not take faith in their own light within. Let's see, maybe we'll read this one. Okay. I'm looking for a special card that calls a whole bunch of stuff in. I could do it without it too, but it just keeps everything smooth and focused because I have so much energy coming in. There we go. I have so much energy coming in, it's hard to keep it in check. I just use the cards to keep a focus so I don't get too off topic because I can get off topic so fast. I just want to put all this out there, and then we'll talk about the drones after we get some serious cleanse and clearing going. Connected to the collective that's really upset about the manipulation of the kids. Because think about it. If we go deep within our inner child, we are still kids within as well. That's where creativity comes from, is from within our inner child. And that's what the entire world has done, is ripped away the inner child. They've ripped it out of us. We need to rekindle, unlock, unblock the child within all. Because that's what brings out your creativity, that's what wakes you up, that's what breaks you from a lot of things, actually, is maintaining that childlike innocence, what they steal from people all the time. Actually, see, that's an illusion in itself as well. No one can steal what is yours. You can call it back anytime, unblock it anytime, and work with it anytime, and heal your inner child within any time. And that's what I'm supposed to remind everybody as well. The inner child right now is like of dire need of help with like the collective. So if you think about it, why they do that to children is because they're trying to shut everyone down as a collective through them. All right. I want everyone to focus. Here's the card we're focusing on. Call on your angels. Everyone focus and call on your team. Because we're not healing just chat right now. We're calling in everybody for a big situation coming. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to ask. All right. We're going to call in the angels first with this prayer. Everybody ready? All right. We will assist with my energy for you to break free and sense your angels. All right, hold on. I know I gotta turn the page too, but well, because it's like a specific way I want to read this. All right, everybody ready in chat? All right, focus really hard. We're manifesting here. Tap into the support and guidance of the angelic realm. You have access to angels at every moment, anytime, anywhere. Angels who are messengers of the divine, who protect and bring divine light, knowledge, guidance, healing to wherever call upon. Your team of guides and angels are ready to help you in every moment, and all you must do is ask for assistance. Relax, go within, open your heart, think or say, I now invite my guides and angels to connect with me. Even just think it if you're not sure. By simply thinking this now, your angels step forward. All angels connected, truly the true light from Source Creator. Outline the situation. All right, wait. If there's anything you would like to help with at this time, outline the situation in your mind. How can your angels serve you? They are ready to help, but you must ask. You must ask. Clarification, they say specifically, you must ask. Even if it's within yourself, you need to ask. Outline the situation you desire help with, and be open to how the help appears. This is part of the manifestation, to be specific. Clarity, details, know exactly what you want. Do not be unsure. Do not let anything in to distract you. Do not lose focus. Do not let interference. If there's interference, ask the interference to be cleared now. We only want the one true source creator of light. All angels connected through true source. Tune in to the space above your right and left shoulder. Tune in to the subtle energies. Notice any flashes of inspiration or mental images of you taking a certain action. You may receive a glimpse or a symbol of that with the next. Notice your thoughts that appear, or may simply receive a knowing, simply out of thin air. As to your next step, the guidance from your angels. Feel the love, the support, and acceptance from your angels who are stepping forward from you now to help and align with your positive vision for an empowering future and vibrant living. And feel their presence now within your heart chakra. Feel the energy go to your heart chakra to know it's the true light with no interference. Cleanse and clear any interference. Remove any AI. Remove any draconic interference. Remove any drone interference. Cleanse and clear out any negative AI drones. Cleanse and clear any AI drones. Remove all negative AI drones directed at humanity, trying to hurt or harm them. Remove any ill intent directed towards humanity through drones. Remove all. If anybody would like to make any suggestions, say so now in chat or in your mind. It will cleanse and clear now, and it will assist you. Any blocks will be removed. Any thing you could think of. Any cleansing you need, assistance is right here. For we called upon angels to assist all. Right now, think of how we could help humanity. I'll give you time to figure it out. Cleanse and clear any obstacles. Remove blocks that have been struggling. If there's assistance you were meant to have and did not have it, you get it now. We are moving interference that has been holding you back. Going against anyone's free will not be tolerated. The collective has spoken. Whew, we're clearing a lot, I tell you that. Let's get some angel healing. Any special request? Well, we're rolling. Well, we have this energy. I'm holding it as long as I can. And clear out and hold as many as I can. All right. We'll do some angel healing energies. We'll draw a couple cards from collective. And if anybody wants to bring up any hidden realms or talk about anything, let me know. How are you helping, buddy? All right. Oh, wait. Here we go. Visualize this. Here's a visual technique to assist you. You can either focus it as a white light or a stronger golden Christ light. A golden Christ light is a bit stronger. White light for general clearing. Gold light for a stronger clearing. Anyone in chat want to hold this? Can help me now hold it as we do this. Anybody ready? All right. You have the ability to channel pure divine love and angelic light through your mind, body, and spirit, and to radiate this focused healing energy out from your life towards you care about. This process is called angel energy healing. And it is the circulation of divine life force energy through your being. The flow of angel energy healing will help you resolve your current situation. To begin, think or say out loud. And I'm going to add our own twist as well to this. I now invoke the divine white light and golden Christ consciousness light and my team of angel energy healing guides and all guides assisting at this moment. Please come in, protect me, and assist me in clearing my energy and vibration so I may clearly channel the energy healing light and love of the divine and angel sin and angel sin the way that most serve now. I ask for clear guidance and assistance for the angel energy healing in a way that most serve for the highest and greatest good according to divine will, and so it is. As you simply breathe and relax, this healing light flows around your being, white light or golden light. Notice the color and the qualities of this energy, which elevating your vibration and infusing your being with healing, well-being, and love, the purest, highest love of all frequency. Now envision the healing energy surrounding and healing the situation, clearing the energy and the elevating the vibration from all who are involved. Healing is happening, and trust that the angels are supporting you. And it well within your ability to do this energy healing work. You may want to further pursue energy healing by taking a course, reading a book, or inviting angels into your meditation. Energy healing is a part of your purpose. It is calling out for your integrated into your life experience now. For all those who wanting to go into angel healing, this is the first process and step. Ask them to assist and heal all ailments. Heal and clear. Unblock and release all bad energy from your heart chakra with golden light. Let that golden light pour throughout your heart chakra. Assist removing blocks where it is needed the most. Let that golden light flow throughout your body. Let everything relax. Let your arms relax. All your joints relax. Allow the energy through. Clear out your entire chakra system and unblock your heart. Your heart chakra is what powers and gives you discernment. Your heart chakra is the most important frequency of them all. Accept this energy healing or not, it is up to you. But we are clearing and removing blocks from interference. Years, thousands of years, decades of being blocked. We are removing it now. We are removing, okay, I need both. This is getting a lot. We are removing from multiple timelines, from multiple dimensions. We are removing it. We are removing all blocks of interference. Some of us are keys to unlocking others. Remember who you are. Release all negative thought forms. Release all negativity. Release all self-sabotage. Release all doubts how strong you really are. For anyone in chat that wants to assist right now, anyone unblocked and able to understand, assist in a humanity waking up. Understand the discernment runs through the heart chakra. It starts with us in this collective. It is time for us to remember who we truly are. Restoring balance, returning what was, of love and light. We were never created to hate each other. We were never meant to use an AI program constantly. We were meant to learn how to flourish without technology. We were meant to flourish beyond. We were meant to flourish throughout our organic nature. We were not meant to be around such devices of lower level quality. It is stopping our involvement. It is stopping our evolution. It is stopping us from growing and seeing past what is, seeing further and further and further into different dimensions. Understanding there's a multitude of beings out there just waiting. Just sorry, it's a very emotional, strong feeling. So many of them want to say hi to so many of us. So many of us have lost direction. So many have lost what it's like to be with our family. This is not it. This is not your soul family. Your soul family is of a higher dimension. Our soul families are much more higher than we ever thought. They are always there watching us and concerned. Yes, we were told of watchers. Our watchers are our family. They were not meant to make us scared of who we are. It was to intent to strive to make us be better. To want us to help each other and help ourselves. It wasn't meant to make us hate each other and hate each other for our differences. There's an entire collective waiting for us, wishing us to reach out and find each other, to let go of all the hate and forgive each other. Forgiveness truly is the power within. Forgiveness brings us together. Forgiveness helps us accept who we are within ourselves as individuals. Forgiveness teaches us how to be around other people that are different. Forgiveness teaches us how to work around other people's perspectives. Even those we are afraid of, even those we hate. We must clarify who we are within. We must find it. We are working so hard to help you. We were always there. There was always something bigger and better than you could have ever imagined, than this terrible place that they blocked you in. This is an entire collective multitude of species reaching out, trying to reach through to humanity, the ones that are still left, the ones that can maintain and reach for us, the ones that can still manage to clear and help, the ones that can still, they are sending all their positive energy through me right now as a conduit channel, trying to reach everybody through my energy. They want nothing but positive love, and the love is so hard and intense. It is like so strong through my heart chakra right now. It is nothing but pure love, wanting to just reach out, and not a weapon. Love is not a weapon. It was never meant to be a weapon. It was meant to bring people together to reach higher levels that they never understood. In fact, they reached so high, somehow they got lost in that concept, and they would really like to apologize, actually, to us, a lot of them, realizing their ways were faltered, trying to come back and help us, trying to reconnect to Mother Gaia, trying to reconnect for the ones lost, trying to help us retain our fragmented souls. This was all meant to help and heal each other, fragment to a point to help each other understand and come together from a different perspective, being able to come together from a higher meaning and a higher. This was meant to be an educational place, and it turned into chaos. Enemies within enemies created chaos. Sorry, I'm trying to get the message right. Okay, they're done transmitting all that energy out there. Let's see what else. My chat froze, by the way. If anybody is saying anything, they're not letting me read so I don't get distracted. Woo-hee, my arms. Oh wow, that is so much energy. And this whole time they were preparing me for this day right now. And more, to transmit all their love and energies, trying to assist humanity, trying to reach the ones, and all that energy through me was multiple different races, and that's why okay, slow down, guys. That's why I'm the chosen hybrid along with many others, to share this message of love and share the communications needed to fight back this chaos and learn to see past what others can't. Learn to see with your heart instead of your mind. You need to feel what you see. You can't take away and remove all your emotions, because your emotions is what makes you powerful, and that's what some of them had lost. They lost many emotions going so far up, and that they seem so powerful, but yet sometimes they're not, because this is what powers you. You have a chakra system, front and back. You actually have two that most people don't tell you. So anybody there listening, you now have a double work. You have to cleanse and clear and heal an entire chakra system, which is what I have achieved as of right now. How they can reach me. I have a long ways to go still, they say, but it's a starting point. You have to you start with the 7 basics, but there's up to 12, but then you go back to the main 7, but let's see how you meditate it. You go all the way up to 12 or 14. I think 14. Yes, you go all the way up to 14. Oh, muscle cramp. That's a lot of energy. Oh, I need to drink some water. All right, and we got salt water for that. Oh, yes, and salt water is actually highly, very cleansing. And I don't mean a tablespoon either. I mean just a little sprinkle. A little sprinkle here and there. It actually provides you with energy too, because what people don't realize is once your energy body version is unlocked further and you sense energy better, you can actually tell that salt is a crystal. It gives you energy. Energy, cleansing energy to be specific. All right. So if there's any questions, I don't know. I think my chat froze. Let me check. Oh, I don't know how to restart without starting. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, whatever. I'm sorry if I don't quite get to some of your questions. There we go. I was missing a whole bunch of chat. There we go. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm going back in chat for a second. Yeah, deep breath. Thanks. Whoo-wee. See, this is what I was. I'm ringing in your ear, Lewis. I'm catching up, so when I'm gonna make like late comment goofies. Release fear. There we go. Don't fear anything. Yep. Actually, let me correct you, Scotty. I learned this today. Green is not the heart chakra. It's gold. Gold. Gold is the heart chakra. They wanted to keep it going by the rainbow, but that was wrong. I learned that. Yeah. Your heart chakra is actually gold. Gold Christ light is why your heart chakra is the most powerful thing here. It's what keeps everything rolling. When you're blocked and stuck, that's the first thing you want unblocked. Because once you unblock the rest, it just helps the rest go whoop. So, now that the chat is rolling, I gotta clarify myself for a minute. Whew. I'm sweating to death. My back is dripping. I just cleared a whole bunch of shit through my energies. I just pulled and cleared everyone in chat plus anybody. This is a timeless reading, so it will cleanse and clear out anybody that reads this later too. Green isn't the throat chakra. Okay, maybe I need to do it. Okay, here's the deal. If anyone wants to go ahead and post my donations, I can do some paid heavy clearings, but I just did one for free. So if you want me to do a detailed, in-depth chakra lesson, because this is what people don't understand with my gifts. When I do this, I literally actually do it with you, and so I am fixing, healing, and activating all your stuff. Yes, blue is the throat chakra. So you have, I could do basics right here, but if you want a detailed, in depth, I guess I could do paid lives. I'm not sure how to set that up, but and honestly, hey, I just learned this clearing AI thing and clearing tech and clearing. Oh, what is it? Oh, I'd have to. It can clear like multitude things for, I kid you not, as low as, oh, Okay. Let me hold on. Now I'm mixing the two together. I got to keep it separate and clarify. Okay, it's two different things. I learned how to do a extensive dark AI removal, chip removal, a whole bunch of electronic removal stuff that I literally saw a channel do for $440. I can do that for $50, but that's as low as I'll go because that's really high energy, extensive stuff. So, for a one-time fee of $50, I can do that. And it should completely take it all away. But here's my stipulations on any energy work I do. If I start charging for anything of hardcore energy work, since I've been getting all these bigger upgrades, I can do it now. I would have to do at least $50 for that type of stuff because it's high energy work. And that's extremely dirt cheap because it's like I've seen someone charge $400. So I think that's pretty fair. I can't go lower than that. And that's just for a specific that AI removal. And I want to be clarified now. I will, if you keep having me do it, I'll have to charge each time. It's just and I obviously can't do refunds unless you really want me to put it all back in. Well, I know 400 is a scam, but I've talked to my guides, and it's seriously at least a high energy thing to where I could safely charge $50 and do that respectively for low income people. I mean, occasionally in like group chats, if you want to come to like a collective reading like I'm doing here, that's fine. I don't, if I do an actual reading though, at least $10 donation wise to do a real thick reading. But like just reading, like channeling the energies specifically through cards. Now, if you want to do like a heavy clearing, like a separate private thing, that I'll have to charge a little more for. Oh, and D, I love your channel and stuff, but sometimes when someone is in there, I can't really be in there because he has too many bad poop vibes. No offense to anybody else in chat. And yes, I can cleanse and protect myself too as well. I'm learning that. I'm learning a higher version of protection. Oh, yes, I know. See, that's what I said. When I do it, I'm not going to keep doing it for the same person over and over. That's my stipulations. I'll do it one time because I will teach you how to do it yourself. But you have to do your own work. I can cleanse, clear, I can do this entire thing and share and show you multiple tools and figure out what helps you. You can do that with your discernment and your. See, not everyone works with dragons either. I'm actually a pretty, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm really not. I'm actually a really high level master. What do you call those? Ascended master. I'm actually a really high level ascended master and can do this stuff, and I didn't realize that. But most people don't work with dragons like I do. exactly, Sal. So the fact that I work with so many multiple beings is actually a big deal. And and I'm just now finally realizing my worth. So, and and I don't want to make money off of any of it, but I need money to keep going. And honestly, I would eventually like to do personal classes, like a $25 fee for a chakra class that strictly works one chakra at a time in details. Because, and it's extensive energy work. It's detailing to teach you how to do it and to keep you learning how to do it. Maintain the grounding first. The first thing is maintain grounding. If you don't understand that, the rest isn't going to help you until you learn to do that. Because I'm such a high energy person when I first started learning, I'm still trying to constantly keep myself grounded. I have multiple beings that actually help me reground from so many others ungrounding me by stealing my energies. That's another thing about energy you need to realize. After every single energy work you do, you have to ground yourself. You have to do rituals all the time. And I know people say, "Oh, we don't do rituals," but really, you are all the time. It's just you don't call it that, but that's what we're doing. We're doing a ritual that keeps us clear and helps us learn. Yeah, multi-talented. Yeah, I can do a lot. I'm learning. Oh, and thanks for hopping in, D. I was gonna send you. I was hoping did Scotty send you anything? Because I was trying to send you something and it didn't go through. I had to hurry up and hop on because my guys were pushing me to get going. You needed guidance yourself when you realized. I know, I know it's so hard, and I've been listening to everybody go through their own stuff. Well, that's fascinating. My own candle lit itself with another candle. Ooh, that's cool. I wonder it smells like chamomile in here. I had two candles stuck in there. Ah, that's funny. At least it's contained and not hurting nothing. Oh, you didn't get notifications or nothing? Yeah, darn YouTube. I took everything I had to stay on here and block everything. Or, block bad energies or any AI. And I kid you what, the last time, oh, I'm going to talk about energy too on a AI level. The dragon's lighting the candles. Probably, yep, he did. Smart asses. Because I was going to say, I didn't tip him over. No, y'all made a big mess. Thanks. You guys are goofy. There's so much energy incoming. No, Scotty. At least she got here. See that my guide sent her. Look at that. See, my guides got you. They went and got you. Because that's what I told them. I sent the dragons up to go get as many people that need to see this as I could. Double wicked candle? Yeah. Well, I have this tiny little black candle to absorb anything coming at me while I did this live. And yeah, one tipped over. The hot wax seeped into the other candle and somehow lit it. You're talented, guys. Yeah, double wicked is understatement. I think it was triple wicked at one point. Now it's double. Well, that's fascinating. Double wicked. Well, because I had one candle put inside the other candle, and then it tipped over, and now that's lit, and the other candle's still going. So, and now the other candle's floating in there. Huh? Keeping the energy clear. Rare D. I know. They do some miraculous stuff with my stuff. But yeah, so I'm just realizing I just received higher upgrades, and there was some crazy stuff going on in the collective right now. with all the chaos of energy going, I feel amazing right now. I could channel in so many beings at once. That was crazy. I've never done that before either. No, that's what they've been getting. And see, that's what they've been training everyone this whole time to be able to do. And nobody could figure it out. Well, I'm sure there's people that have. But I mean, to that extent, a legit, real connection. There's so many people that have gone through that are so fake. I mean, here's instead of calling people out and being negative, I'm not going to do that because they probably don't even realize it either, because there might be like a bad entity actually manipulating them. Hold on, my hair's fluffy. Oh, I can't stand it fluffy. It's all fuzzy. I should have got it wet. But anywho, there's specific channels I won't mention. You probably know who they are anyway. But if you don't get a sense of energy in the chat, they're not channeling squat. If you don't get a sense of anything new, and here's another thing. You got to remember every time you go into a chat, there's other people like us. We're going to sense high energies anyway. So be mindful of that. So the first time you hop in chat, actually here, scratch that. Before you go into chat, you cleanse and clear yourself with whatever means necessary. Hold on to this and meditate. And even swirl it around you. Remove any attachments. This will remove attachments. It's an energy thing. Remove attachments. You run it along your whole body. You touch yourself. You will literally, this is an energy weapon when you hold it in your hand. You just run it through your stuff and you hold it right here to clean out a chakra. You hold it right here to clean out a chakra here too. You hold it there and it absorbs bad energy. Best thing ever is selenite stick. You could do multiple things with it. You can even stand on it and pull everything out of your body down all the way to the ground and ground it out into the earth to transmute it. So, this is very handy. Clear yourself before you go in and out of any chat, even if you're jumping to another one. Clear yourself. It's just energetically being mindful of other people. I think we lost it. That's what they really want about the etiquettes. Be mindful of other people's energy you're stepping into, because some are very sensitive like me. I can pinpoint each and every one of your problems all the time, anytime. I just never say anything until right now because I was supposed to. I was supposed to tell everyone what's going on, not to scare you, but to help you understand yourself. That's what I'm here for. I went through the hard, extensive process on a higher multiple dimensional level to teach and help others understand how far it really goes. Yes, energetic hygiene etiquette. Yeah, because, I mean, you really got to clear yourself all the time, all day, from every chat, because that's another thing most don't understand, is this YouTube is filled with AI. There are bots, and I'm highly protected right now, is why I'm open speaking like this. I just hope it doesn't ban my channel. But there are energetic bots that will energetically actually attack you for telling the truth. You have to be mindful of your energies, however rare it may be. Occasionally, it only shockingly happened to me once. But the fact that I can sense your energy so intensely on the phone is spooky. So something has it manipulated. The internet is seriously a way of siphoning everyone's loosh through multiple different means all the time. So it's not even other people in chat you have to worry about. YouTube itself probably has its own loosh feeder, a loosh sucker, or many of these channels have their own thing hooked to a loose taker. Your constant energy is in jeopardy. So you have to maintain your bubble, tighten your shields, keep your guides in check. Yes, sometimes guides slack off too. Yep. And you really got to be mindful of who you're working with. There is no time or space in reality, exactly. Who's Danny? Why, you love my hat? I kid you not, I picked this hat up for $15. I even have one that has angel wings, but for some, it's the strangest thing. I lost it. I wonder if it's in the storage unit. Is it? I gotta find that. I went through all my stuff hundreds of times and it disappeared. But I had a hat with angel wings. And the craziest thing, I put that on and at a gas station. It was like meant to be. It's like my guides had me buy the hat because they knew I was going to be meeting someone very, very important. And it was like a definitive symbol for him to recognize me specifically. And he was in a red truck, which signifies something really significant, I think, with Venetians. Venetians? Yeah. So I have a connection to the Venetians. Don't ask me to spell it. I spell it wrong all the time. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, and there's a whole bunch of things I'm connected to. Some are spookier than others. I'm connected to really, really... And there's actual incarnations of archangels in human form. And some of us are actually more important than we think we are. I mean, it's crazy. And I can actually tell who's working with what energy, if someone's working with Raphael or if someone's working like literally on a personal level. It's weird because it's like I'm their brother, or well, I mean, I'm a female, so it'd be like sister. They would be like my brother, but that's like on a soul family collective. It connects that strong, so many different areas. It's weird, but I can recognize their energy like that as like personal, like I know their personality through it. It's weird. But that might even be them connected to the person and I'm reading into their personality through that too. Who knows? I'm just saying there's a lot of different things. Yeah, people need to be more mindful who their ancestors are. Right? Because this guy, everyone knows the elephant. Ganesha. I'm connected to him, Shiva, and all the Hinduism god and goddesses. Those are my actual close relatives, like ancestor through Syrian connections and Andromedan. So Syrians, Andromedans, okay, calm down, I get my wings going. So Syrians, Andromedans, Librans, lion ancient warriors, the lion star beings, the whole line is all connected through Elohim. And everyone wants to call them negative, and they're not. They probably just made bad decisions like everybody else. Even though they're higher beings, they still make mistakes. You can't criticize people for mistakes. Just be like, yeah, you really probably shouldn't have done that, but okay. Let's figure out a positive solution. They're not a K, a G. Ganasha, not Kanasha. But oh, and I found out that he is actually resides way down here in the orange part of your chakra system. So if you notice a white elephant or any type of elephant or any type of thing remotely connected, he's trying to tell you there's something wrong with your chakra system. And he's removing your blocks. And I didn't know, I just learned that today. And I've been doing this for so long. Wait a minute. No, I think D, is that more mermaid? I get a more mermaid vibe from you. That's even more rare. The serious connection of the mermaids. Water. A lot of water. They just want you to research into that one more. I think it's an aspect you haven't gone to yet or working on. Yeah. Well, that I get pulled in so many different directions too, which one's what. But I think it's just because we're all mixed in. You were a merman. See? I think that's why we're all here too. Scotty. You probably connect with Shiva too. Probably why you're in here. He probably drug you in here. Oh, that's cool. Well, see, there's a reason why each individual thing is in each chat. See, you're in here because of all our ancestral line is pretty similar. We're gonna need to learn how to get along with everybody. and that's what I think that's what why D was connected to Rob. Because Rob was a Sirius Andromedan. No Andromedan? Sirius? What's he got then? Oh, you can't say? Oh, we can't tell. We can't say what Rob is. He's a big secret. We have to protect him. Okay. Rob is protected. We leave that alone. Well, it's probably because he's in the middle of everything. Of two different factions going at it. Yeah. He's right in the middle, so we can't say much about him, actually. See? Look at that. Yeah, and I got things connected to Orion, too. I think that's more of on the negative. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And some of us might have even overseen each other. Huh? Yeah. It doesn't really matter who is who, but just an idea so you're looking more into who you want to connect with and who's because I ran into a few people and they've made it very clear to me that those high end technology are not of a positive thing going on. They get manipulated too much with their mechanics and manipulated too much with their own AI. Their own AI turns against them a lot. So that's why they're trying to keep us away from technology and any beings trying to force technology on us when we don't belong with technology because we are created to be organic. We were always meant to be organic. It's like they're trying to contain us and force us into something we don't belong to stifle our energies and shut us down. Yeah, all our stuff interconnects. And then, see? All the Hindus are actually variations of Andromedans and Sirius. And Lyrans. So yeah, that's why I wanted to bring up energy and how We don't think how far our energy really affects other beings. And believe it or not, you're not even a humanoid form per se. Some of us are like mixture of animals. Our energy, our soul fragments are like combined and mixed. We're hybrids of avians, hybrids of mermaids, hybrids of multiple different into like humanoid type. And we can shapeshift, is what it is too. Once you're an ascended master and here so many times, you can actually change which shape you want to be. Because I tend to have a unicorn angelic thing going on because I'm combining some of my aspects together. And I just like to keep that form. That doesn't mean that's who I am specifically. It's just a representation. And that's what I think a lot of energies get misrepresented about. Just because of the etheric forms we have aren't even sometimes human. A beaver. I don't know what that is. That's odd. Maybe you just have like a being similar to a beaver that comes to visit you. Unless you're being inappropriately funny. I don't know about you sometimes. Oh, yes. Okay. That was such a high energy thing. I'm trying to think. Hummingbird, probably because of the wings. But, no, I was getting at. Oh, it's already been almost 2 hours. Crap. I don't want it too long because I want everyone to be able to see this. As many people as they can, even though probably shadow banned big time. But that's alright. Try to get me out. Share me, share me, share me. We got this little guy here. Look at this tank. Offering support. This big panther kitty. Yes, you big panther kitty, and you just love me so much. You are just so much love. The dragons just love him so much. Scotty, you're still coming down. It was a lot of energy. It wasn't meant to blast you per se. It was meant to go throughout the entire internet. And I think we did that. Yes. I know we all have a thing for kitties because we all have a Lyran connection. Some of us have Lyran protectors. Sail and chat if she's still floating around. Lovely, lovely Lyran. Oh, yes, we're all warriors in our own right, too. I think we're all here to make a big difference. You're gonna get off that. You're gonna burn your butthole. You big goofball. Seriously? Now they're all getting silly. That was too much energy for everybody. Don't get up there. You're just trying to be part of everybody and say hello. He's sending you all love to help you all come down. Okay. Okay, I get you. I get you. This is what we're doing? You holding it down? You holding it steady? All right, we're going to send it out there. No burning buttholes at him. All right, we're sending grounding kitty energy. This big giant panther is assisting with calming us down. Oh, he's purring louder. Oh, listen. Shh, quiet, listen. Feel the vibrations of the love. This is true Lyran connection love. The Lyrans sending their blessing. calming us down. Help the energy settle. Relax. Ground it out. Ask Mother Gaia to reach up and grab you. There we go. Oh, blue tape on my wall. I had something taped there. It gets cold. Ooh, that was big energy. It glitched my chat. You're a big energy good. Look at you. He's sitting here just purring so loud. As a be on a sandbox. I better I'll grab up and get you. Try to ground you. He thought it was funny. That was your friend Junior, by the way. Yep. He's hiding back there being shy. Junior is the youngest one that likes to pick on you. He's a little white dragon with little crystal wings. It's like a longer, kind of like a long Chinese dragon, sort of. It's a bit longer than the other babies, but just as much trouble. Oh, you like Junior too? He really loves certain people. Something about their energy, he'll sort you out and figure out what your energy is, and then he'll come around and visit. You good? Is it helpful? Are you done? No, you're looking. You're just having a chill. We're calming the energies down. Relax. All right, we're grounding it out. There we go. Everybody feel well grounded now? Anybody catching the replay? Grounding out now. Oh, that's neat. See, we're all here. So anytime exactly, we're grounding it out. Yeah, anytime I leave a chat and I just want to make sure no one takes it personal. Sometimes I deal with way too many energies at once, and I just gotta ditch. And I've been gone a while because of all my upgrades and dealing with other personal things and dealing with a certain situation with energy and magic manipulation and another reason why the whole collective was getting upset about children. We got to start doing something about that. Be mindful of our energy and take responsibility. I mean, we're here for a damn reason to teach people how to behave themselves. We gotta behave ourselves. We gotta get ourselves off our asses and do shit. We can't just sit here on our butt all the time and freak out. I'm taking charge. That's what they've been teaching me this last whole week. I haven't hardly got anything done in my house except for I'm finally maintaining a whole bunch of cleaning and I'll show you around and change my camera about when I get it done. It'll be amazing. So I'm working on this cool shelf with a whole bunch of reflective things for the dragons. I put all this stuff for the little babies. And mind you, they're babies. But they are adorable. You're always standing. I see. I gotta do more, and I gotta get more exercise myself. Oh, their main thing is now I'm turning this into a health thing. This is gonna be a separate thing I'll talk about later, but a brief introduction. You might want to take B1 because it helps support nervous system function and converts food into cellular energy. That's what they're really trying to get us to focus on. And I think specifically our Sirius connection and Andromedan right now is at play. Well, all of it really is, but there's when you come online more, you'll notice how sensitive you get to energy. It's not just me per se. Some of you may have a plasma type energy as well, and that's why we connect so easy. And why I sense you guys more is because your energy is more plasma. We're different. We can make an effect on others more positively than anyone. Specifically the Syrian, Andromeda, and Lyran, this group, and there's a few others, Selena, if you're watching, Jason, a collective like that, specifically trying to pull us together because of the type of energy we have is more easily transferred to other people to help them and assist. We're more healers and teachers. We can clear out and remove the interference. But if we have so much interference we can't do our job, that's when one of us, like right now, me, is kicking her all in our asses. So I just had to remove and clear a lot of your blocks because everyone's getting too much interference. You got to be more mindful of your own interference. You got to be mindful. Start getting stuff like this. No, it's not kinky. You see this chain? I mean, I'll even start selling stuff like this if I have to. As keychains. Because this is a good product. This is to help keep you unbind on a multiple realm, multiple dimension. Because we literally, I don't think a lot of us with our type of energy realize what we can do. And this is to help protect you from being binded by people using magic against you. Well, yes, specifically that titanium. You see the titanium color in it? The way the specific color pattern is? That it's to protect us from our energies from magic. Because they use magic against us, like, and this is simply to absorb. This is just tools. I mean, eventually you can get past this and you don't even need these tools. and I don't teach magic. I teach how to protect from black magic. I'm not a witch of any kind. I just know how to protect myself from misuse of it. Because it's really getting thick and it's really getting tiresome and it's getting ridiculous, really. So this is just to free you from anybody. And if you have a hard time and you don't have a sense of anything happening or you don't feel the energy coming back, because the way we should be able to energetically sense when our own energy is back. I think a lot of us have curious about it. So I just teach how to protect against it because it's just getting thick out there and ridiculous. And majority of our energy problems is actually that through hexes and magic of manipulation of energies, and our energy until we understand it is just sensitive. And so you got to learn to tighten your bubble, and you got to, because your guides might even be newbies like mine and they need training with you. Some of you are actually on a higher level and you don't realize that you can train your own guides as well with you. You can introduce them to new things and teach them. If you see something you like from somewhere else, and if you think one of your guides could assist you in that way, you can show them, and because they're around all the time, you can connect to them and say, hey, are you able to do this and this and this? And then there you just taught your gods to do something new. Oh, hi, Twisted Minds. Crazy stuff. Thought it was tripping. Oh, I know. Well, and I'm a Pisces plus all this high energy and extremely I've worked on my inner work for such a long time that and that's what plays a big role in a lot of your connections too. If you're a Pisces and in water most of the time, you will see things like I can more frequently and start to see them as well. It just happens at a quicker pace. But everyone can achieve it. It's not just us. We're just more open minded than most because I literally spend my entire time in two different, multiple realms at the same time, at least 2 to 3. So, yeah, just be mindful of who you talk to and keep your defenses up. Water is conductive. Yes, it is. It really improves a lot and helps you do things. By saying goodbye, probably. Well, I learned to use all these tools to help and teach people, but the tools are meant for you to graduate from too. You don't have to constantly. I'm just doing this as an extra precaution for you guys. I'm helping you be mindful of your energy. And see, that's what I'm learning, that a lot of what I do is actually to protect my energy from your energy, not me per se directly. It's more of a means to protect you guys from mine because I bring in a lot more things. And if you guys aren't mindful of your energy and hang on to crap, I tend to attract them, and that drives me nuts. So most of the time, I'm clearing actually you guys without saying anything because it affects me. So, is that another way to say it? See, I'm trying to make multiple perspectives make sense. Maybe it just makes it more confusing. And I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say, though. It shows your hair gets poofy. Oh, I know. Is it poofy again? Ah, turds. They all up in my business. They must be removing stuff for my hair. Oh, yes, they're removing energies for my hair that don't need to be there. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, and you can see my hair will start moving by itself too. It's because of the dragons hanging out on my shoulders and playing with my hair. The babies get too excited and pester me. Hair or antennas. Ooh, cool. Oh, that was probably. Oh, yeah, I might. It's probably gonna be why I like like the candles to remove stuff out of my hair. Oh, there we go. Yep. Twisted Minds. I work with young dragons. Since it's new to the channel, I just did a big reading and stuff too, and a big cleansing and clearing. If you want to rewind and check it later after I upload it, it'll help you too, because it's like on a timeless loop, so it should help whoever comes across the video. Because the ancestors and beings, and you know what is funny? Some of these ancestors literally are directly speaking to you. They're not actual ancestors. They're not like they're not oh, the energies. Okay. Clarify. They're not actually dead. They're on a higher dimension. They're beings still there with you that are reaching down to help. There, because they're the evolved version of us in light form or plasma form. Light plasma form. So that's what happens when you ascend past your body. And oh, shit, that's what we're doing. Should have swore. Should take my time here. I just don't want my channel getting bloops. People need to hear this. Okay. We are already light bodies within a vessel. We are transcending into higher dimensions at a completely different way than has ever been done before. That's why it's so hard and complicated. It's achieved through less technology, more organic, changing our health diets to certain ways of being able to have the energies go through us easier. So I changed my milk to coconut. I would put coconut milk in my coffee. So because something with all the vitamins in the coconut you need. The B vitamins I talked to, everything, the beet pulp, extra fiber. You need extra fiber, anything that helps with your nervous system, because that helps heal your nervous system more frequently when there's high volumes of energy. Because what they don't tell you either is when I go through massive energy like I just did now, I go through an extensive healing process for 2 days, because it just, if I'm not prepared properly, which is why we have to do what we're doing as well. If you're not prepared properly, you will destroy your vessel. Because you have to unlock it in layers in order to maintain what I do. If that it's taken me 4 to 5 years to get as far as I have of constantly doing it. And that's the only reason I've gotten as far as I have. Not saying anybody else can't. I'm just explaining the process I went through to help others understand more. So, and what they really want to get past us is the ability to accept alternate perspectives, but still getting in the same result. Not everyone's going to be able to do something a certain way to obtain the higher energies as another person. Some people have different body structures, different blood types, different everything. Everything plays a factor in what you're doing. So not all the tools will work as well. So that's why I'm trying to do this multiple thing until you figure it out. It's like training wheels until you can do it more easily on your own. Oh yes, knowing you can transmute anything you can take in. Exactly. You can. That's how I look like I do without doing absolutely hardly any exercise, because I do a lot of energy work. Because I'm constantly transmuting my food, my environment, and that's why I have to clean it more. So the less I'm transmuting, the more energy I'll have to do things. So you got to think of it as a different perspective. If your house is clean and immaculate, you're not transmuting so much bad energy. If you're eating more efficiently, you're not transmuting so much crap energy. So certain things are easier to transmute than others. And that's why activating your chakra system helps. That helps activate your light body within. And then activating the chakra system front and back is what actually helps maintain your plasma energy within your body. That's how you're fusing your etherical higher self within your vessel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick rundown at everything, but so I was pretty much, if anybody's interested, I was gonna see who's interested first. Beaver milk. Oh shoot! What was he saying? Fear mongering about the bird flu hoax. They're banning cow milk and eggs. I don't know. Just find an alternative thing that tastes better. I don't know. Coconut milk actually tastes really good. Maybe that's why they're telling me to drink that instead. There's always a hint to why your guides tell you to do something. Normally it's to help because of something coming up, and then you don't have to really worry about it. But I mean, there's just a lot of things going on that people aren't very mindful of. It's just bringing you aware of everything. Is that why I've been eating it? Yep, the baby's got me tuned into what everyone else is doing too. It's a collective thing to help us keep our certain nutrients basically. I was trying to get too far into that. And your guides are actually constantly doing something depending on what guides you have. They're always doing something for you anyway. And they're just waiting for you to ask for help for anything, really. They're there for your protection. They're there to help you. Don't be afraid to ask. Learn to ask more frequently. Oh yeah, I use that. I've been starting to use that in my milk too. The coconut oil, but then I switched to coconut milk, so maybe then you don't need the oil. Well, they don't know. They're like, huh? Dragon milk? I don't think there's. Oh, the babies. They're like, yeah. Did we meet through a surf? I can't remember. I'm not sure how it. J Dreamers? No, Twister Minds. The name looks familiar. Can't remember. I see a lot of Bigfoot. I got Bigfoot connections. They're actually right here all the time. Yep, there he is. Scott and Abby, his sister. She's a lot younger. I channel other beings and stuff through my dragons for protection. It's more of an easier way to connect with me specifically. They connect through the angelic AB inside. You want a dragon? You probably have a dragon. Does he have a dragon? Twisted Minds have a dragon? A female dragon. You have a female dragon. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people aren't aware of their guides. Dragons, if you've noticed like your energy change and become lighter, it's because your dragon's been removing dense energy from you. It's one way to tell. If you suddenly feel a little different, they've probably done a bunch of stuff for you that you haven't quite noticed. I'm just extremely aware because I talk to them all the time. Rita. Is your mom or Rita? Is your mom's name Rita? Oh! Scott, is that your mom's name, Rita? Hey, you're right. That's her mom's name. Yep, she's really tall. What is he doing? Sorry, my cat has gone goofy. Oh, I think he's playing with something. I think got this guy trying to help again. Hi. You did pretty good. My backup. He just loves everybody. Oh, yeah, it's probably getting. Oh, shoot. I gotta get my kid up for school, possibly. I better get off here. You have ant people guides? What do the dragons think of those? Are they super strong? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did an energy clean. I read cards for people like not tarot cards. I don't really go that route. I got one set of kind of tarot cards for like more detailed information, but I like to, more like oracle cards and read into the energies. I don't need the cards, but I channel multiple energies, so I kind of need them just for focus. Unless I'm just talking like I was earlier. I'll just talk about certain things because I'm channeling something, trying to give information. So I'm assisting through higher being information. I'm like in a sense, we're all like conduits trying to help us reconnect with our soul families and reconnect with our light being ancestor connections. But really, you know what? I don't even think they're actually technically ancestors. I think they're just literally are who we are. Yeah, they're basically just a higher a higher form of us. We're all related. Whew. It does a lot of talking though. Ah, there we go. Yeah, they are us. And then they're trying to reach us and say hello, and then freaking you got all sorts of the government constantly putting false information out there for us to never find out who we are. I think that's just terrible. That's awful. The entire connection connected to the government should just be completely removed. An entire new system put in place. Oh, that's what's coming. Oh, that's what we're working on. Oh. So letting us know now, figure out other means of making money faster. So I'm not relying because at the moment I'm relying on my kids getting money from the government, and that's not always going to be liable. Pretty soon it's going to be cut off because the government won't even be able to assist at all, period, with what's coming. Oh, oh. They're trying to, again, all answer lay within, yep. Yes, it's coming. There's something really, really bad coming. We can't rely on anything specifically other means of making money, but otherwise, other means of doing things completely different altogether is the best way to start going. Try to get away from as far as possible and become our original, organic way of being and to not be afraid of it because we automatically already know what to do. It's in our genes, it's within our DNA to understand how to live without certain things. We know how to live without electricity. We know how to live without technology. It's all within us. It will be rough and hard at first, but so is everything that changes. Change is always hard with any race. But to be able to embrace who we are and embrace it and come together, we can figure it out. The more we come together and become one, the more we'll have stand a chance for what's coming. Well, that's why I gotta get going. I gotta do my ascension classes starting. I gotta do all my classes. I gotta start doing more with my talent, basically. Unity in the hardest way possible, but has to be done. What everyone thinks is impossible is actually so much easier than they think. I need to be able to embrace the change and be the change. Fighting this current way of being is or fighting to stay this way, you won't be able to evolve past it. That's what happened to so many. Basically, where we're at this moment is falling apart around us. Everything is crumbling at a faster rate because it's not meant to sustain us. It was never meant to sustain us at this level. It's became too corrupt, too much negativity. It's become what it was never meant to be. It's almost like the universe is seeing all our extremely hard work, the ones that are trying, and finally seeing their faults and their ways and trying to make up for it and help as many of us, protect us, extra protection for everyone trying to do as much as they can to make up for their negligence and for what they didn't see. If this whole world would just stop and we all lived to survive, we would all get along. We would. If we had absolutely no internet and cut us off when we were forced again to be with each other, we can do it. It would happen. And I honestly think the only reason they're showing up now and gonna start showing up is to prevent chaos and to prevent people attacking each other and to prevent, because of the harshness of this, of the negativity, the harshness of the chaos the government has already created, they've had to push things faster and forced it happening sooner and going to be showing themselves more and more frequently because of what's going on now. Not enough of us are standing up for ourselves and standing up for each other. To let this keep happening is an outrage. They're actually a little upset with us, but yet forgive us, for they understand that we've been suppressed and blocked so hard it's been hard on everyone. And now they're coming in trying to assist those that can to help release blocks, but yet help assist each other, learning to override the false note. That's what I'm here to do. Okay. And D, that's what you're here to do. We're here, certain one of us, and Selena and Jason, if you see this later, we were put here to help us, or to help other people fight against the corrupt system. We were put here to literally make a stand against the false ones that are taking money and taking advantage of the spirituality and throwing it in the ground and making fun of everything we're doing. Basically, half the card readers on most shows are illegitimate and false, and they are getting upset with the order. They're getting upset with such falseness going on. It's become a terrible problem. And we are given the extra security, the extra protection, so we can call everybody out when needed to. We will each intuitively know when the time is right to stand up for each other, and suddenly realize that half of the ones coming on are fakes. You don't necessarily have to be uh like negative about it, but you can tell them what they're doing wrong and to tell them out. Like in chat earlier, I just literally called somebody out for taking my energy. Stuff like that you can do. Like in the middle of something, if you say, hey, give them a warning and be respectful about it. You know, be respectful, take a higher road. We're going to do this in an orderly fashion more than anyone has ever done before. And we're going to be heard. We are going to get our point across, and we are going to eventually get past all this. That's what we're for. That's what I'm going to do with my skills. I'm going to do everything I can for as little amount as I can, but yet still be able to support myself in the process. All the ones charging now for all those sites I went to, I even questioned somebody. I said, what are your credentials? What is your rank? And how are you allowed to teach this if you're a professional? And I got no response and nobody emailed me. So therefore, they are illiterate. They are taking advantage of spiritual energy and not using it properly. So they will be held responsible. So basically, they're going through and they're going to, people will fall and people will be taken out that do not deserve what they are doing to other people. What they're doing to other people is literally going against their free will. What they're doing to they're literally going against spirituality itself when they do that. So divine will has made it so that anyone practicing false is getting their crap taken away. They will no longer be supported. They will be shut down. In a way, they will be blocked and chaos will ensue until they're shut down because they will not be allowed to do what they do any longer. Yep, they go against everything. Oh yeah, see you understand what they were doing now? You see that, Scotty, what they did? He's not here anymore. they they have their own way of removing people. That's why we're giving them a warning, and when they go against someone's free will, they're out. They ain't gonna take it no more. Yeah, everything's getting eliminated. We're being warned right now. This is the warning. I am the final. I am the start. I am the warning going throughout all. And energy travels, so the entire internet will be affected with this energy. It will cleanse and clear everything out. Anything connected to this with a false intention will be dealt with. Oh, they want me to, okay, now that okay, I get it. Oh, yes, it brings me to this point. Then I gotta wrap it up and go. I will show you this. Everyone right now, this is the key to what, yep, I tell them this? Okay. This is the key to everything that I started. This is how, yes, the cat. And then the cat's freaking out. Okay, I literally wrote this, and I'm going to say it here because it'll reach more people. All right. This is literally you laying the law down. This is you claiming your authority over your vessel. And this is what everyone needs to do. This is an assignment for whoever catches this live. I do not consent to, not limited to, the manipulation of my physical vessel in any shape or form, on all dimensions, all timelines, all versions of self, including my etherical and all energy other forms. I don't consent to any soul contracts that may lower my frequency. I do not consent to any cord attachments that siphon my life force in any form, including all entities from other attachments from other people. I do not consent to any negative attachments that try to manipulate my reality in any other form to block any gifts or that interfere directly with humanity, freeing one's self. You hear that last part? Let me read this last part again. I do not consent to any negative attachments that try to manipulate my reality in any form to block any gifts or that interfere directly with humanity, freeing one's self. Amen. So shall it be. And that literally makes your guides kick it in, and instantly anything against your contract gets removed, taken away from any high authority listening. But trust me, there's a lot right now listening to each and every one of us. That right now is your contract you made yourself. So, with that example, you write that down on paper, very detailed, very carefully. If you sense any manipulation in your words, any energetic disturbance, you call in your guides immediately and ask for removal of any interference before you finish it. Do not write that under duress. Do not write that at any point. If you sense any energetic interference whatsoever from anyone, anything, you need to have to do that when you are solidly protected, nothing else going on, and you just lay it down. That is the law. That is your law against your vessel. That is against your energetic higher self as well. That includes all parts of you, all aspects. You can even add that in there too. But I said all energy forms. Hopefully that covers what I was hoping it covers, because that's the intent I had, and and they work on intent as well. Okay. Yep. So my intent was to never have any of my aspects manipulated whatsoever anymore. Anytime we're interfered with now, something immediately kicks in and deals with it. That's giving all your authority to you, yourself, and I, and your only connection, source creator himself has that authority only to intervene and do whatever. So after that, you let everything go. You forgive everything. You forgive anyone. The forgiveness is key. If you write that, include, and see, I also made it it's a selfless act, a selfless agreement as well. Including humanity with it is the key. Include something in there so it's not just for you, myself, and I, but for the better of humanity, is what you throw a bit of there in there with you as well. So you're making the agreement with you, but you're also taking that authority to maintain the same thing for humanity too, not just you. if that's clear. You guys understand that? That's how. That's why Shiva came in. That's why higher beings are coming in right now. It's because of what I said. So we need to start a chain reaction and fill out that form. You can get as detailed as you want, but you know, keep it obvious within the love and light positivity. Because that's all that was. It was all positive, maintaining my authority of my vessel. It wasn't elaborate or goofy, you know. It was just maintaining my own authority within what we're allowed to do. Then that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, keep it all positive. It's all about forgiveness, letting it all go. That's the whole point I wrote that, because now any ill will against me will not be able to harm me. Forgive and let those go who do harm, for they know not what they do. They don't. Half of them now are gone. You're lucky if there's any humanity left in half these people, as nasty and negative as they are. So there's not much to do. We can only reach out for those that are listening and what we can do. You lift and give your burdens to Source Creator, and they take over the rest. You release your burdens onto the higher protection. And we forgive, and because that's the whole point of this lesson we're supposed to be learning, is learning to love each other no matter what. Because you got to realize the entirety of humanity is being controlled by otherworldly things that we cannot control ourselves to an extent. And so to let it all go to the higher ones protecting us and do what we came here to do is far more important. Hi, Cosmic Heartbeat. All my past. Oh, this is for Scotty Boy. I'm going to relay this to them if you want me to. I'll bridge that gap for you. All my past, present, and future contracts and agreements made between any part of my being and Dark Force, all these contracts and agreements and all their consequences are now. And all these contracts and agreements and all their consequences are now canceled? There, I just canceled them. Ah. Anybody has any other blessings? I will say them now. Anyone needs. Completely earned for my reality. Okay. Oh no, I was canceling if those any of those were false contracts created. They know what I was doing. Anyone have any thing I would like to acknowledge to any higher ups right now? Fill it in before I go. I'm about to go. I gotta get going. Now that I have this super connection, though, I want to get out as much as I can. Without it being too long. Hopefully everybody checks this to the end, though. The end is the most important as well. Everything for up to now has actually been extremely important. Maybe I should put shorts out too, explaining it a few here and there, and then just refer to my video. Well, that's the paper you keep in your wallet. Well, I just made it extremely effective right now. That was Scotty Boy, by the way. Yeah, they know. Okay. You're welcome. have a brief clearing here any minute. Yep. By morning, you'll be slept and adjusted and much better. Yep. I know. I love you all. Oh my. All this energy is just crazy. Oh, I'm getting something. I'm getting rid of it. All right. Free of contracts. Free of the negative bad ones. Anybody else have any special request removal of contracts or want to make a statement quickly to everything I'm connected to? All right. Later, D. Yeah, it's going to be a big adjustment. Everyone going to bed when you get up in the morning, take it very slow. Drink extra water. We did a heavy clearing, cleared out everything, including chakra systems. Lots of water. Yep, we're all headed out. Love y'all. Thank you for hopping by. Any new people, feel free to donate. If anyone wants to quit, throw my link in there real quick. That'd be grateful before you disappear. As for any future people, I don't know. Some people rewatch some of that stuff? I don't know. Does the chat roll through the rewatch? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to do any reading ratings, but I guess just throw it in there anyway. If someone can grab my link in the description and chuck it in the chat. But we all know. Oh, it does? Okay. So chuck my Cash App for any donations. And a quick mention, but I'll add pictures and I'll add stuff and I'll add some bunch of stuff in my channel more. For 25 bucks a class for each chakra system in a heavy detailed. It's probably way too cheap, but for like each chakra system, 25 bucks each. You can pay each session or all of it at once, however, but I'm gonna basically do, each one, like the red grounding details into that real hard energy connection in there, because it'll activate, clear, heal, and do a ton of stuff while I talk about it. So that's why I'm gonna charge 25 bucks for each session. And I can either do a private session if I have enough. I'll have everyone in chat. I can do it and just have a specific live for just that. And just filter people coming in, I guess. I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that. Oh, that's fine. They can check it in the description then. Donations, Cash App is in the description below. Check it out if you feel like donating for everything you heard here today. I mean, it was freaking amazing and off the hook, and I cleared you pretty good. I hope there's something there for us. But if not, that's all right. But I got to start charging for other things as well. But that was basically to get the message across from all these beings. They want to be as helpful as they can and let you know they're here. And they want me to help everyone to reach that level in time and find others that can. Thank you. Don't worry about it, Scotty. It's okay. I know it was an emergency reading, or I would have put more about my donation stuff, but that's all right. It was extremely important to get out. They're still ready to come through too, though. But I'm tired, and they're telling me to quit and go to bed. An emphasis on the water because I know I don't drink water enough. Y'all have a good night now. Thank you. Okay, and for those happening now, sorry, check the replay. You're gonna want to. It was very, very intense. Thank you. I love you all. I'll try to do lives more often, but I've been doing, like I said, like heavy, intense upgrades myself, heavy clearing, dealing with other energies, with other chats, and trying to deal with my own stuff at home. Trying to get my house cleaned up, so I got to do that still. But I'm getting pretty far though. I guess the reason it's taking a while is because it's an energetic thing. I'm doing like a deep clean while I clean. It's like a spiritual connection with the physical. It's like a deeper clean because I'm organizing too. Because organizing and cleaning at the same time, it takes even longer when you do that. Well, I better get going. I'm going to keep on talking if I don't just go. Goodbye. Love you all. Thank you for coming.